Hey Team Passa, how are you doing? I hope you are feeling good. Well, we're going to make sure you feel good in the next 10 minutes, whatever happens. I'm Emma, and we've got a nice 10-minute flow for you. Bit of a focus on the upper body today, but as always, you'll be good all over once we're ready. So, put your music on, grab your water, anything else you might need, and then we're going to start on all fours today. So, hands underneath your arms or your shoulders, knees underneath your hips, straight into a cat cow. So, nice big breath in as you take your shoulders back, dip the tummy down, open the chest. And then breathing out as you round through the spine, press your mat away, tuck your chin. We'll take one more of those, breathing in as you move forwards, take that big roll. Exhale, curl, round up, shoulder blades separating behind you. Softening down, give your shoulders a bit of a roll. Toes tucking behind us now, bottom back to our heels as we lift up into a downward dog. If this is the first one you've done in a little while, maybe pedal out those feet. Give your legs a nice bit of movement, ease them off. When you're ready, your hands staying anchored down into the mat, really press through that right hand in particular. We're going to lift up our left onto our left fingertips and then take our hand over towards our right leg. Now you can hold onto your right thigh, your shin, your ankle, wherever you get to, start to hold a little bit more and turn, or see if you can turn underneath your right arm. So we should feel a good twist through our shoulders at the back. Slowly coming back to the front, your left hand staying down on your mat now. Right hand starts to lift, fingers walking over towards that left leg, thigh, ankle, shin, and then turning yourself to the side as we get a nice big stretch through the back and down our legs at the same time. Start to let go. Give your shoulders a bit of a roll. And then you're going to take your left foot and plant it in between your hands at the front. I feel that might take a few little steps for a few of us. As you breathe in, lifting ourselves up into a high lunge. So your fingertips going tall. As you breathe out, moving into a warrior two. So our back heel plants down and our arms reach apart. Gazing over your left hand. Start to reach a little bit further forwards and then flip this palm coming up and back into a reverse warrior. So that left knee is still bent in front, right leg is straight, and we're getting a nice big stretch from the shoulder down to our hip on the left side. Slowly making your way back to the top through our warrior two again. Left forearm onto your thigh now, right arm lift forward. Stretch your fingertips. You want to feel this big stretch all the way down, shoulder down to the hip, the waist, through to your heel. Bring your fingertips down, hands onto your mat, open up through the chest, and then step your way back into that down dog again. Pedal out of those feet one more time. And we'll do the same thing on the other side. So your right foot pressing all the way up towards the top of our mat, in between our hands. Breathing in as we lift through the chest. Breathing out to move into your warrior two. Settling down here, press down through that back foot. Arms reach your right fingertips out in front. Reaching forward as you flip through your right palm. Bring it up and back behind us into our warrior two. Again, your front knee still bent. I'm going to feel that stretch down the outside of those right ribs. Coming back through your warrior two. Right forearm onto your thigh. Left arm reaches forwards. Space all the way down this left side now. Big breath. Turning down back towards your mat, fingertips down on the ground, breathing in. Stepping back into your high plank. Legs have a little shake, side to side. Moving down onto your knees, toes untuck. Just coming down into a little child's pose. And then gliding your way forward, so coming onto the tops of our mats, our bellies on the ground, toes untucked behind you. Hands beside your eyes, your ears, move up into a sphinx pose. Those elbows Forearms pressed into the ground, big roll back of your shoulders as you lift the chest. Opening up. So if you've done a bit on that core this week, this should hopefully lengthen up a little bit more. Coming down. Okay, one more stretch into our shoulders from here. So your right fingertips now coming down by your side. So they're really pressed into your mat or just beside it. And your left arm either straight out, or if you haven't got the space like me, just a bit of a cactus. So one of these shapes. Oops, these shapes with the arms, 90 degrees. Press through those right fingertips. So we're turning on towards that left shoulder. And we should here get a nice stretch across the chest towards the front of that left shoulder, really lifting up. Press that right hand into the mat. We'll switch sides. So your right arm going out longer in that cactus position, 90 degrees. Left fingertips by your side. Press through those left fingers as you turn. So more weight through the right side. Shoulder gets a big stretch. Releasing down. Hands by your sides as you lift yourself up and back. Coming to kneeling. So our bottom back to our heels. I'm going to turn and face you. Coming back to the front. Okay, a little bit more for that upper body. So just starting kneeling, we can change into crossed legs or however you want to be if you wish, if this isn't too comfy for you right now. We're going to bring our arms out in front. Your right arm going over the top of your left as you come up into an eagle pose, wrapping your arms together. Those elbows then lifting up towards shoulder height. So we can feel a stretch already at our shoulder blades when we're in this posture. Breathing in here. As you breathe out, start to turn to your left. Gently coming back through the middle, and then we'll go over to the other side. Over to the right, breathing in first. Exhale, twist. Back through the middle, and now leaning forwards over the lap. Just folding down. You may feel that your upper body starts to round. That's absolutely fine right now because you're trying to get a bit more space through the shoulder blades at the back. And unraveling. Lifting yourself back up to the top. Have a nice roll of your shoulders. Fingertips coming behind you. Pressing down into the mat. Start to lift through your chest. And soften. Come back down. Okay, going to the other side now. So again, you can move onto a more comfy position if kneeling isn't working for you right now. Arms coming out in front. Your right arm over the top of left this time. So we're lifting our elbows up. I said that the wrong way, didn't I? I mean your left arm over the top of right, I think. There we go. Arms wrapping together. Elbows lifted to shoulder height. And then starting with our twist. So deep breath in. Turning over towards your right side. Big stretch across the back. Back to the front. Over to the left. Breathing out as you get there. Stretching across those shoulder blades. Back to the front, and then we'll lean forwards. Last bit here, start to roll over your lap. Maybe your forearms meet the mat, maybe not. Find some length down your spine. Unraveling your arms as you lift up to seated. Bringing those hands back behind us again for that lift through our chests. Roll your shoulders. Big breath in, open up through the front. And soften back down. Okay, hands going one side, legs out the other direction. Sending your legs in front of you. Hands again coming behind our backs as we lower ourselves down on the mat. So we're going to come onto our forearms and then wiggling your elbows, your fingers underneath you, maybe even sitting on top of your fingers. Big roll of the shoulders, start to lift through your chest. Taking your gaze up towards the top, press through those forearms. And soften down, start to roll yourself onto your mats. Slowly making your way there. Just give your arms a bit of a break when you get there. Let them go along beside you. Close your eyes, taking a deep breath in. Slow breath back out. Stay here for as long as you need. I hope you feel good. I will see you very soon.